Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This video is about types of machine learning. What are types of machine learning? There are many kinds of machine learning systems. We can classify them based on a few key things. 1. Supervision, or how much help they get from humans while learning. 2. Learning style, or whether they can learn continuously or only all at once. 3. Learning method, meaning that whether they compare new data to old data or find patterns to predict future data. In this video, we are going to talk about the first category: supervised versus unsupervised learning. In supervised learning, the computer learns from examples that include both the input, like an email, and a correct answer, like whether it's spam or not. The computer looks at all these examples and learns to recognize patterns, like certain words that often appear in spam emails. Sorting things into categories, like spam or not spam, is called classification. Another example of supervised learning is predicting car prices using some data about the cars. For instance, you have data about cars, like mileage, age, and brand, and their prices. The computer learns from this data to predict the price of a car based on these features. Predicting numbers, like the price of a car, is called regression. In unsupervised learning, the computer looks at data without any labels and tries to find patterns. Imagine you have a bunch of data but no labels. You don't tell the computer what to do, it has to figure things out by itself. For example, you have data about people visiting your blog but no information about who they are. The computer looks at the data and groups visitors based on similarities, like time of visit or interests. This may help you target your posts for each group. Grouping similar data points together, like finding groups of similar blog visitors, is called clustering. Finding unusual credit card transactions is another example of unsupervised learning. The computer looks at lots of normal transactions and learns what they look like. When it sees a transaction that looks different, it flags it as potentially fraudulent. Finding unusual data points, like detecting credit card fraud, is called anomaly detection. Now suppose you own a supermarket. Your sales logs may show that people who buy barbecue sauce and potato chips also tend to buy steak. So, you may want to place these items close to each other. Discovering interesting relationships in data is another unsupervised task, and it is called association rule learning. Sometimes, you have a little bit of labeled data and a lot of unlabeled data. For example, for recognizing handwritten digits, you show the computer a few labeled examples of handwritten number, like 3. It uses these few labeled examples to learn and then looks at many more unlabeled examples to get better at recognizing numbers. This is called semi-supervised learning. Finally, the last type of machine learning is reinforcement learning. Imagine you're teaching a robot to walk. The robot tries different ways to move its legs. If it falls, it gets a penalty or negative feedback. If it moves forward, it gets a reward or positive feedback. The robot learns which actions help it walk better and keeps improving. So to sum up, there are 4 types of machine learning based on supervision: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, semi-supervised learning, and reinforcement learning. The examples that have been mentioned show how machine learning helps computers learn and improve by themselves, just like we do when we learn new things. I hope you find this video useful. Thanks for watching.